Hello everybody, welcome to Fly Mama's Rebuild series. We are going to be working on our core today. So we're going to be on the floor, so make sure you're comfortable, you've got some pillows around you, and we're going to be laying on our backs to start with. If you are pregnant, you can do these ones adapted if you're comfortable to do them, but you might want to prop yourself up onto a wedge so that you're not lying completely flat. But otherwise, come and join us. So let's get ourselves down onto the floor to start with. So when you're having a lay down, try and make sure that if you're able to lay completely flat, i.e. you're not pregnant, have the pillows that's supporting the crook of your neck. We're going to start off with just tilting our pelvis back and forth. Today's class is going to be working on some core activation exercises to try and help to reduce the prominence of a tummy gap if we've got one, increase our core strength, but also safely increase it so that we don't cause any tummy gap to get worse. A lot of people think, oh, mum's tum, I need to get rid of it, and they go straight into things like sit-up exercises. But these can actually make your mum's tum worse sometimes. So I'm going to teach you some safe alternatives to do today. So tilting those pelvis back and forth, you're then going to hug your knees up to your chest and just gently bring knees either side of your tummy if you have got a bump, and just do whatever feels comfortable, but allow yourself to massage your back into the bed. Okay, coming with your knees, you're going to put your feet onto the floor and you're gently going to roll your knees from side to side, just to give us a little bit of an opening stretch from side to side as we go. And then when you're comfortable, take your top leg over and stretch it out to the opposite side. And then the other side, take your top leg over and stretch. Okay, hopefully we feel a little bit more mobile and ready. We are going to start off by finding our pelvic neutral position. Our knees are bent, our hips, our knee and knees are hip width apart. We're going to take a deep breath in. And as you breathe, your tummy's going to gently rise towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, it's gently going to draw back down again. You should feel that your back is fairly flat, but not completely arched under or over. Just in that neutral spine position. So now you're going to gently squeeze your back passage on the breath out. Start to activate your pelvic floor. So breathe in to prepare. Breathe out and squeeze and lift your back passage and draw your pelvic floor in and up inside you. Then you're going to engage your tummy muscles. So if you pop your hands onto the knobbly bits of your hip, you're going to go in about an inch and you're going to draw your belly button towards your spine and up towards your head. So you should feel underneath your fingers, it firming deep underneath your fingers. It should feel like your tummy is firming, but it's coming down and up rather than bulging out. You are not creating a pressure and pushing out. You are drawing your core in and up. This is why I like to focus on the breath first. So breathe in and relax everything. Breathe out and squeeze and lift the back passage. Draw the pelvic floor in first and then zip your pelvic and your tummy muscles in by drawing them towards your spine, up towards your head. And you should feel that gentle firming underneath your fingers. I'm going to do that once more. Breathe in and relax. Breathe out and squeeze and lift the back passage. Draw the pelvic floor in. Zip your tight jeans on equivalent. So you're trying to imagine you're drawing your tummy in towards your spine and up towards your head. Okay, see if you can hold that activation as you breathe normally. And then think about your lower ribs drawing down towards the floor as well. So you're drawing towards your belly button, coming in and up. Okay, from here, we're going to keep that activation and breathe normally. You're going to lift your head slightly. Now, if you notice any doming happening of your tummy as you lift your head, then just bring your head back down, but you should be able to zip and draw your core in without feeling any lifting. So from here, we're going to pulse our arms. So you should feel that you're really working your upper tummy now as you're drawing your core in and up and you're pulsing your arms up and down. So we're going to hold these pulses for 10, 9. If you need to let your head go down, absolutely do, but otherwise you're going to keep pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down, and only when you're done do you then let go of your core. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out and re-engage again, and come back up and pulse again. We're going to aim for 20 now. 19, 18, 17. Really think about squeezing that back passage, drawing your pelvic floor in, squeezing your belly button towards your spine, up towards your head. Rib cage down, don't let your rib cage flare. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. Okay, breathe in to prepare. Breathe out, and we're going to lift again as we breathe in and draw our pelvic floor in and up. The shoulder blades come off of the floor and pulse. Keep going, well done. This exercise is called hundreds because the idea is it's an endurance exercise and you're going to do bloody hundreds of them. Okay, so keep going with this exercise, drawing your core in. If you need to rest your neck, if you're feeling like your neck's hurting, then still keep your shoulders raised a little bit, keep your core engaged, and you should still feel that you're working your arms, but mainly your tummy and your core. The more you pulse, the more you have to control that core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax off there. So now we're going to think about getting our lower pelvis working. So tilt your pelvis back and forth a little bit just to ease yourself off. Squeeze your back passage, draw your pelvic floor in and up, zip yourself in from the pelvic floor up, squeeze your bottom and lift yourself up into the bridge. Just check that your bottom is engaged. You want to squeeze both buttock cheeks. If you're finding that your hamstrings are starting to scream at you, then come slowly back down. Either take your feet closer to your bottom or squeeze your bottom a little bit more just to make sure that you're really engaged through there. Come down and let's go up again. 1 and down, 2 and down, 3 and down, 4, 5, keep going, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, hold it there. Okay, see if you can hold it there and then lift one heel up, down, and the other one up, down, up, down, up, down. Good, keep going. Really engage that pelvic floor, squeeze your bottom, draw your belly button in towards your spine and up towards your head. And slowly back down. Hug those knees up to the chest. Ease off any tension that you're feeling through your lower back. Okay, we are going to come into a little bit of an adapted scissor position. So take a breath in to prepare. Breathe out and squeeze and lift. Lift your left foot towards your bottom. Scoop it up into a tabletop position. Really make sure that your core is engaged. You're going to keep your knee bent to 90 degrees, but you're going to tap your foot towards the edge of the mat and back up. Now, as you do that, if you don't engage your core, you're going to feel like your back wants to arch and move. You want to keep your core and your back really still as you're tapping your foot away from you. Okay, you've got to be able to control this tummy as you tap your foot and back down and up. Good. Now swap sides. See what the other side feels like. Really engage the stabilizing leg to hold you there. Squeeze your back passage and your pelvic floor and tap. Good. Keep going. Now, if you're getting any clicking in your pelvis or in your hips, just make sure that you really engage your pelvic floor and your core. And if you need to stop and stretch off, do that. Okay, always come back to kind of this knee hugging positions, loosening off, maybe doing a little bit of a twist if you need to between the exercises. Listen to your body. Okay, let's go again. Left leg, tap. So if this is too much, you can keep your foot on the floor and you can just slide it down and back up. Slide it down and back up. Try not to let your back arch as you slide it down and back up. Swap sides. You're either going to be tapping or you're going to be sliding, whatever feels good. 1, 2, 3. Good. Coming up into tabletop. I'm going to keep progressing it now. So I'm going to take both legs up. If this is too much, stick with the level before. As you bring both legs up, your tummy has to work that bit harder. So make sure it's not doming. Make sure you've squeezed your pelvic floor. You've drawn your core in and up. Tap one leg down. Let it come back up. Tap the other leg down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're aiming for 10, 8, 9, 10. Meet me at the top. Can you hold it? Can you hold it there? Can we now see if we can take our arms down and lift our shoulders up a little bit? Okay, keep your hands on the floor for this one and tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Hug your knees up. Give yourself a rest. Okay. Can we do scissors now, where we are taking one leg down as the other leg comes up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Control that back. 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug those knees. Okay, gonna keep going with whichever level you felt you could control without any pain, other than muscle ache. We're expecting some of that right now. Okay, so do you want to now see if we can combine our head lift and our legs? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug. Okay, I'm going to keep progressing it. Stick to whichever level you feel comfortable with. Here, pulse and scissors. It's a little bit like tapping your head and rubbing your tummy at the same time. Takes this little bit of extra control, but you're doing really well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Well done, everybody. Well done. Okay, feet onto the floor, and then just gently roll your knees from side to side. Let your back loosen up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to do some lats down the side here now. You're going to gently take one hand and tap your left ankle, and then slide your shoulder blades against the floor to tap your right. Tap, tap. This is working our core, working a bit more on the sides, but without creating a sit-up movement. So you're just holding it there, tapping each side. Good, well done. Make sure that your pelvic floor is squeezed in, your tummy's drawn in towards your spine, not towards your head. Let's take one leg up and see if we can do the same thing again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Can you do both together? Scoop your foot towards your bottom, lift it up into tabletop. When you are ready, draw your core in, lift your other leg up. Check your tummy. Make sure that you're not doming. You're able to control it. If you are doming, take one foot down until you feel like you can control it again. So from here, coming up and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up, hold it if you can. I'm going to come straight up towards the ceiling. So you're almost doing like a little sit up with this one, but this is the most progressive. You're not there yet, don't worry. But you're just going to lift your chest up, 1 and down. If you want to take one leg down, you can do 2 and down. 3, and down. So just up to our shoulder blades. We're not coming any further than that. Just up to our shoulder blades. 4, 5, swap legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. Wiggle those hips. If you feel comfortable, you can take both legs up. Okay, it's not a full sit up. This is really important. You really engage in this core, but you are just lifting your shoulder blades up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Well done, everybody. Well done. Take those knees and roll them from one side to the other. We are going to finish off this series in side lying. So roll over onto your left-hand side. You're just going to finish off with a little bit of a side plank working through here. So you're going to bend your bottom leg and you're going to keep your top leg up straight for balance. And you're just going to come up into this side plank position. Raise your arms up for that little bit of extra stretch. Draw your core in, tuck your tailbone underneath you. Make sure that your shoulder is right on, your elbow is right underneath your shoulder. And then really think about squeezing and lifting your core in and zipping your core in this position. And you're just going to do 10 up and down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest off. Okay, before we turn over onto the other side, we're going to do this again, but this time we're going to lift our top leg. So come up into a side plank if you can. And if you've got the control and balance, you're going to hold it there and you're going to lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest off. Well done. Let's take ourselves over to the other side. On our elbow and on our knees, come up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is one side harder than the other? Just take note of what it feels like for you. Draw that core in and lift that leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Come down. Back into 4-point kneeling. I'm going to finish off in child's pose. Deep breath in. Let your tummy relax now in between your legs. Let your pelvic floor feel the stretch. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Last breath in. And you are done. Finish off with any stretches that you want to do. I hope that you enjoyed that as an alternative to some, just stop sharing the sound a minute, as an alternative to some core exercises that you can be doing to really help to feel your lower tummy. So the ones where you move your legs more is more working your lower tummy. The ones where you're pulsing is working more your upper tummy. But it's really important that you engage your pelvic floor first and you get your core working before you start to do those exercises. I hope you enjoyed that. Please do comment below and let us know how you got on. And if you are worried about a tummy gap or anything like that, we are going to be doing a talk on Sunday all about tummy gaps and trying to help to restore and strengthen them. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.